Good day! In this video, we are going to try and solve question 3B of the 2022 NCEA Level 2 Apply Calculus method in solving equation. So without further ado, let's try to solve the problem. The diagram below shows the graph for the function of fx, gx, and hx. So if fx, the answer is going to be, this is actually equal to minus x. Gx, gx equals to x. And then for hx, that graph is hx equals to x squared. So when you want to find the gradient function, we have to differentiate the function term. So f1x, when you differentiate, is going to be -1. Differentiate x is going to be 1. And differentiate x squared is going to be 2x. Okay? So now, very simple. If you want to sketch the graph -1, so you go to every point here is, this is -1. So that is -1. And we're going to draw a line across that, and that will be a first achieve. On the other hand, to draw gx equal to 1, so y equal to 1, so y is the second function there. So when you draw a line across, that will be your second achieve. And last but not least, when you draw the line y equals to 2x, so when x equals to 1, y equals to 2, so that will be the first point. When x equals to 2, y equals to 4, okay? So that is 2, that is 4. When x equals 2, y equals to 4. And then you just need to draw a line past the 0 mark. And if you can draw 2 of the 3 graphs, that will be an achieve. Okay? Great. Now we shall do part 2. Part 2 is the merit. The diagram below shows the graph. Adjust again. Yep, okay. Of the function y equal to px. So it's the same graph from the first one. This fx, this gx. Okay? So sketch the gradient function of y equals to p1x. So again, when you draw the graph, when you differentiate minus x, it's going to be -1. So that will be -1. -1 will be here. And it doesn't include 0, so we put a circle around it. Similarly, when you differentiate y equals to x equals to px equals to x, it's going to be equals to 1. So we're going to draw a line across, okay? And it doesn't include 0, okay? So that is how you are going to do px. If you can get that, that is the merit. Great. Now we do the last part. The last part is understanding the whole equation. So the question is it true to say the gradient of the function px is 0 when x equals to 0? Okay, so we have to look back at the graph, okay? Justify your answer by looking at the graph. So when you differentiate px, the first part is minus x is going to be this part. It doesn't include 0. And you differentiate px on this side of the equation, it give you 1, doesn't include 0. So if it doesn't include 0, this is how we're going to explain. No, this is not true that the gradient function of px equals 0 when x equals 0, because there is a gap in between when x equals 0. So 0 is not included. There is an instantaneous change from a negative slope to a positive slope. So there is a change from a negative slope to a positive slope. You can see there, okay? And causing the gradient function at x equals 0 to be undefined. So if you can answer that, that will be a great, excellent question, and that will give you an E7 in the exam. Go through this question again, and I hope you should be able to do the last one, which is question 3C of the whole paper. See you soon, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.